guys, welcome to the video. Today is the day that I've been waiting for a very long time. I'm excited, I'm kind of nervous, but mainly I'm excited. So today is the first day. The day that you're watching this, the day that I'm filming this, today is the first day of my cut. Now if you don't know what's going on, I haven't really been talking about it that much, but for the past 9 months, I've actually been bulking, so I've been putting on weight. So the past 9 months, I went from 190 pounds to about 205 pounds. Now I didn't put on that much weight, but I was trying not to put on way too much weight, you know, a bunch of fat that I would have to cut off. So I'm really excited. I took a couple pictures at the beginning of the bulk and at the end of the bulk, so I'll put those up for you guys just to kind of see the you know, the progress that I was able to make. I'm really happy with the size that I was able to put on my legs. That's the thing that most people notice because I posted this on Instagram already. So the size that I was able to put on my legs was a lot. I feel like my chest got a lot bigger, my traps got bigger. Now they're not huge by any means, but they were like the weakest point of my body, so I really wanted to make sure I put, you know, some size on my traps. And a lot of people were saying that my arms got a little bit bigger too, so that's really good. But I'm really happy with the progress that I was able to make as far as putting on muscle and not too much fat. So about a 15-pound gain in about 9 months. I'm really happy with that. But this video is not about the bulk, it's about the cut that is happening now. I'm really excited about this and I can't wait to share with you guys. I have a bunch of notes, so I make sure I don't miss anything that I want to say. So if you've seen me looking down at my phone, that's why. So for the amount of weight that I'm trying to cut for this competition that's going to be coming up is going to be, I want to get down to maybe like 180 pounds, see where I am there, and then maybe go a little bit lower. The show is going to be June 11th, so that's when the cut's going to end, I guess, but that's when the show is, June 11th. The Southern California Champions is an NPC show, June 11th here in San Diego at the Scottish Rite Center. I'm gonna post the link down below, so if you want to maybe join or whatever, totally do that. That would be really fun. There's gonna be a ton of us. Me, Brian, and LP are all gonna be competing. So if you want to come support, or if you want to come compete and support, do that. It's gonna be awesome. If you want to come, absolutely. The link will be down there for you guys to buy tickets if you want to do that. So with this being my first show, I'm gonna get a ton of help from Brian. He's basically gonna be like my coach. Because, you know, I've never prepped for a show, so all this stuff that I'm kind of telling you, I've ran by him and talked to him, and he's kind of said, okay, that should work, and then we'll move from there. So all this information that I'm giving you, I've ran through him because he's done a bunch of shows, so, you know, he's basically coaching me through this, which I'm really excited that I have that, you know, that resource to use, so I'm not doing this all blind and just by myself. Another thing I want to talk about is that I don't want this show and this whole series, because this is going to be a series, right? It's going to be, I'm going to be doing 1 episode a week, just showing you guys my cut. I'm thinking about naming it something like Obese to Physique or something like that. I think that would be really cool. That's kind of catchy, and people they'll see the title and know kind of, okay, so it's a guy that used to be obese that's going to be competing on the stage. That's not set in stone yet, so if you guys have ideas like of really catchy names for this, you know, cutting series, please leave it down in the comment section down below. I'm open because I'm not 100% on that name, but I do like it. But yeah, that's gonna be like it's gonna be a series, so it's gonna be really exciting. But I do want to you know, state that I don't want this series to be only about my loose skin, and because I'm gonna be competing on stage with my loose skin, right? I'm gonna be on the physique stage with my loose skin. But personally, like, I don't want this series to only be about that. Will I talk about it? Yeah, I'm sure I will, because that's huge, you know, a huge part of my life, and it's something that a lot of other people aren't talking about. But I want this series just to be about, you know, the work that I put in to lose the weight, and then the work that I put into bulk, and the work that I'm going to be putting into cut. You know, I want that to be just about my body, not just about my loose skin. You know, there's a ton of people that make videos on their cut and you know, what they do to prepare for a show, and this is going to be my version of that. Will there be loose skin stuff thrown in there? Absolutely, because it's something that I'm very passionate about and that I talk about a lot. But I don't want this series to be dominated by loose skin and about how it's affecting me and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I said that, and I don't want people thinking that that's all this series is going to be about, because it's going to be mainly about, you know, what I'm eating and stuff like that. With that being said, with this series and with the next few months of videos, I'm really excited that I'm going to be bringing back full day of eatings. Feeding the Beast is going to be coming back in a very big way. I'm thinking I'm going to be doing it at least once a week, because if I'm being honest, this is me just, you know, throwing it out there. A lot of the reason I wasn't doing full day of eatings was because when I was bulking, I was eating I was eating out a ton. You know, I would go out to eat because I could kind of eat whatever I wanted, you know? So it was kind of, for me doing a full day of eating, I really try and give information and, you know, give tips on, you know, this is why I'm eating this, or, you know, make this if you never tried it. And when I was going out to eat all the time, I just felt like this video isn't what I want it to be. You know, I want these videos to be educational. Obviously, I want them to be entertaining, but I want to be able to help people. And with the full day of eating when I was bulking, it was very, very difficult for me to see that being anything but just showing you guys crappy food that I'm eating, and then maybe people being upset at the terrible food that I'm eating. With the amount of calories that I'm gonna be eating on this cut, today is the first day of the cut, right? So today I'm eating 2,900 calories. That might seem like a lot to people, but I've ran it through the TDEE calculator. I've figured out, you know, how many calories I should be eating, just to kind of, this is more of a maintenance phase this first week. I'm not planning on losing a ton of weight this first week. So 2,900 calories is kind of my maintenance, I'm thinking. So with that being said, I wanted to give you guys the percentages of the macros that I'm gonna be having. So I'm gonna be doing 55% is gonna be carbs, so that comes out to about 399 grams of carbs. 20% is gonna be protein, so it's gonna be about 145 grams of protein. I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of people saying, oh, you should eat more protein than that. Again, I've ran this by Brian and stuff, and he thinks that's fine. You know, a lot of people say you need a ton of protein, but I just don't think that that's super necessary. And then fat is gonna be 25%, so we're gonna do 81 grams of fat. So those are gonna be my macro breakdown. That's just for like the first week, and then with every week or two, like I said, I'm running through all of this through Brian, but we're probably gonna be cutting about 100 calories. So I'm hoping I don't end with anything less than like 2,000 calories during this cut. But again, it's not really up to me, it's up to Brian to see, because I don't wanna go on stage and not be proud of the, you know, the package that I bring on. So I'm definitely gonna go as hard as I can, but I'm not gonna starve myself. I'm definitely not gonna do that. You know, this show is important to me, but my health is always gonna be my number one thing that I'm worried about, and my number one thing that I'm concerned with. So, you know, I'm hoping I don't go below 2,000 calories, but with that being said, this is gonna be a weekly series, so I will update you guys as the weeks progress, and I will be able to tell you guys, you know, how much I'm eating and how many calories I'm at and stuff like that. I can't explain to you. I think you guys can tell, but I'm super excited about this series and about actually cutting with you guys and losing weight, because it's been pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie, with this bulk to, you know, trying to gain weight and then trying to give weight loss advice. It was kind of weird because, you know, I felt like I was out of the loop. You know, now I'm starting to track again. I'm gonna be using my FitnessPal. I'm gonna be going to the store and actually buying food, because when I was bulking, it was like, oh, I'll just go out to eat, because I don't need to, you know, really track my food. I don't need to cook my own food. It was just, you know, it was a lot more lax, which is nothing wrong with that. It was very good for me, and I'm very, very glad that I did it. But I'm really excited. I'm probably gonna be doing a grocery haul video soon, just showing you guys, you know, what I buy and, you know, the tips on how to get low calorie foods when you're at the grocery store. I'm just really excited. And then as far as cardio is concerned, we're gonna be starting with 15 minutes about 6 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week on the stair climber. That is my favorite form of cardio, because when I'm on the stair climber, it kind of just sets the pace for you, and you have to hit the, you know, you have to go as far as you can, as good as you can with the timer, because if you don't, you're gonna fall off the stairs. So I really like the stair climber, and I'm able to, you know, reply to comments and stuff when I'm there, because, you know, the phone's just sitting there and you're able to type. So it's my favorite form of cardio. And then as the weeks progress, we will be upping the cardio as needed. Like I said, again, a lot of this is gonna be coming from Brian. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of up to him, and he's gonna be giving me tips on what I'm gonna be doing. And to reiterate, the show will be June 11th at the Scottish Rite Center. Again, I will be linking it down in the description. It's gonna be here in San Diego. If you want to come, please do that. It would be great to have people, you know, there supporting me in person, and I would love to meet anyone that's, you know, in the area that would love to come to the show. It would be absolutely amazing, and I'm just really excited for this series. I'm really excited to get back into it, get back into losing weight, get back into, you know, cutting, get back into just being a lot more tight with my goals, and a lot more strict with my calories, a lot more, I don't want to say that, it's not strict with my calories, just a lot more strict with my diet, and just being a lot more on point, because I know that it's gonna be a lot nicer, you know, seeing my body change from week to week while I'm cutting, because when you're bulking, it doesn't change as much. So it'll be really good for me mentally, I think, to see my body changing every single week. And I'm just really, really, really excited, and I can't wait to bring you guys along with me. I don't know, I woke up today and I was just like in this really good headspace, and just really excited to share this with you guys. And I really, really hope that this is something that, you know, obviously I hope it's something that does well for the channel, but I hope it's something that you guys can get some inspiration from. And I just hope that it's as awesome as I'm thinking it's gonna be, because I can't wait to get on stage for the first time ever and just really show off, you know, all this hard work that I've been putting into. And yeah, it's gonna be, I'm really excited, and I cannot wait to bring you guys with me. I just can't wait. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I appreciate you guys caring about me and being just so supportive. I love you guys so much. So that's gonna be the end of the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look up my